Today, Monday Musings looks back at a previous episode. Growing from with problems. Make sure to go to the YouTube channel for even more content. Also, don't forget that you can purchase a copy of the Monday Musings book and other merchandise via revjerrymaynard.org.
Hey friends, this is Reverend Jerry, the People's Priest, aka Father Jerry, and today I am coming to you with your Monday Musings. So when we think about problems in life, we oftentimes think of them as the things from which we want to run away from. We want to get away from the problems as much as possible so that we don't have as much anxiety, stress, and things that we need to deal with that we feel like are not in accord with what we want in our life. But Carl Jung talked a lot about outgrowing your problems, which I think is important because sometimes in our life, we do outgrow our problems. We get to a point in our consciousness or in our way of being in the world that the problems that we had when we were in our 20s and 30s are not the same when we are in our 50s and 60s and so on. But I want to look at that in a different way. I want to look at it from growing from your problems and growing with your problems. In one of my previous Monday Musings, I talked about that you need to have a mess in order to have a message. That in the messiness of life, there is a meaningfulness that comes about from that. And if you play with that, if you kind of intermingle with that, you start to realize what that mystery is and where some meaningfulness, some intentionality can come from that messiness. Well, in the same way, if we took our problems and looked at them as opportunities to grow from, to raise our consciousness, to raise our awareness, but also opportunities to grow with our problems, as opportunities to say, this is a space, this is a time when I can take this stress, this conflict, and use it as a way of catalyzing what my next step in life might be. You know, when you're dealing with these problems in life this week or however often it might be, think about that. How can you take this problem and use it as a vantage point to go from, but also how can you use it as a tool to deal with the next phase of your life, whatever that might be? So remember, dear friends, that life is short, and we do not have much time to gladden the hearts of those who journey with us. So be swift to love, make haste to be kind, and grow with and from your problems.
Monday Musings is a weekly reflection series brought to you by Reverend Jerry Maynard, the People's Priest, and produced by C&G Communications. For a small donation of $25 per month, you can be listed as a podcast sponsor. For more information, please visit revjerrymaynard.org and click on the People's Priest podcast under the Media tab.